see many people in chat. I'm gonna try to do something for people, because a lot of people start playing this game and it throws a lot of stuff at you at once. And it automatically starts you in a mission. It automatically starts you building and shooting and doing all of that stuff, and then it brings you to these pages, and it doesn't do a lot of explanation as to what everything is. It does if you go searching for it. For example, a lot of people are like, well, what's my level? Well, your level is your home base power. That's up there. So the higher your home base power, the better your heroes will be. Alright, so it doesn't matter that your hero is 49. It does matter. Your stats go up, right? So your when you level up your hero, your stats go up here. But you also have your home base power, which is how most people will see your level. It's how people will judge how far you are in the game. Alright, so if you look at this, it says slot survivors and purchase skill tree nodes to increase your home base power, to increase how far you are in the game, how powerful you are as a player. So if that's confusing to you, I can completely understand. Like I said, it throws a lot of stuff at you when you get to these menus. So you come over here and you start looking at all this stuff. It says slot survivors. So if you want to increase your level up here, this is where they're talking about slotting your survivors. This is called survivor squads. Alright? You don't start off with any of this, by the way. You really don't. But this is, I'm just showing you, this is the location you want to slot your survivors. When you start off the game, the only thing that really matters to you is your armory, your skills, and your loot. Alright? Your loot, because that's where you're going to get all your fancy little schematics. Your armory, because this is where it shows you everything that you own in the game. These are all my schematics. These are my guns, my weapons, my traps. That's all of this stuff. Then you have all your heroes. Here's all my heroes right now. And your defenders, which we'll get into later. And your survivors, which I was talking about earlier, where you slot them into your survivor squads. Alright, so collection book, we'll worry about that later as well. Transform, worry about that later. And all the resources, this is all the stuff that you have to play with to do certain things like leveling up your characters and all that stuff. So the next thing you're going to have to worry about is your skill tree. This is a huge factor on leveling up your character, because there's a lot of different leveling in the game. Everything in the game levels, basically. You have something called, you are a commander, and you have this little experience bar up here at the top. This is your commander experience. So there's mine right now. So I need 27,400 experience to get my next 2 skill points. And it just keeps going up for every single time you level up. That does not determine this. That does not determine your home base power at all. That just determines when you get your skill points. So you get your skill points, and you want to come here to the skill tree. You can do this any way you want to. You don't have to do it like me. I filled up this first tree. You don't have to. You can save up as many skill points as you want to save it for the next skill tree, because there are 4 skill trees. The first one takes 1 skill point for every single thing on it. The second one takes 2 skill points for everything on it, and I'm pretty sure it keeps going up. So it's pretty great. It's pretty fantastic. Like I said, it's a lot thrown at you, but it's really fun game once you finally start to understand it. Now, it's not just this. This is not your only skill tree. You also have research. So you're going to collect your research whenever you can. Make sure it doesn't fill up. You want to grab it, hop out of this skill tree, and go to your research skill tree. This is also very important. If you might say, why is this important? Obviously, you get stats. Hearts are fortitude. Helmet is resistance. Wrench is tech. Swords is offense. Those are all important. You also have these with little markers around it. That's party. So anyone in your party gets a boost. The boxes are backpack size, and it's not on this tree. We're not going to worry about it. These, however, are important. These things that look like they have a person and things, these are some slots that you can use for your survivor squads. So this is how you get people into your survivor squads. So here it says unlocks ambulance driver slot and EMT squad. So I've unlocked that, but I have not unlocked this tracer slot or whatever this is. Forward engineer. Haven't unlocked those. And those exist in both skill trees, which is why you need to level both things. You need to level both trees, because here's one right here. Here's a person with a thing. Unlocks rifle. That's defender. Defender. What's this? It's evolution. Alright. Unlocks the rogue archaeologist slot in the scouting party. So like I said, it happens in both trees, and you just have to slowly bring yourself around to it, you know? You have to slowly unlock it. So you have skill tree 2, which I'm currently working through right now. And you know, like I said, you get the same thing, see? Anti-Newtonian slot in the gadgeteers. And here is unlocks the lead gadgeteer, which is past where all the other stuff is. So that's what you need to unlock to get your squad, survivor squad. And these, the survivor squads that you have, like I have all my stuff in here, these survivor squads and these skills are how you level up your home base power. I might upload this to something, and if it was helpful, I'm happy it was helpful to you. Hopefully it's less confusing, or hopefully I cleared something up. Because like I said, not everybody knows how this happens, how it works, how you progress through the game. And that's one of the ways you progress through the game. So I hope that was helpful.